Hey y'all, it's Michael, and today I'm here to do my Friday reads for June the 8th of 2018. Let's get the big elephant out of the room. Yes, I changed my hair. In case you don't follow me on my other social media, I'm going more for like a silver zazzy look. So I know I have not filmed in Kuwait a while, a really long time on my booktube channel. Um, I blame it all on anime. Let's just blame it all on anime. It's not my fault. It's on anime. I'm still actually surprisingly, even though I haven't been filming videos, I have been reading. So if you follow me on Goodreads and whatnot, I'm still active on. I'm constantly active on there, and I do read. Um, I've been reading like every single day. It's part of my like. It's habitual at this point. So follow me on Goodreads so you can always keep up with what I'm reading. So for this video, I thought I would let y'all know what I have read, like the highlights of what I have read. I haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe y'all can push me, because the reason why what got me the push to finally make this video is because Dee Dee, she messaged me and was like, when are you gonna come back to booktube, because she's having a read-along for July for Sag Harbor by Colson Whitehead. And I was like, sure, I would love to join the read-along. So I didn't even, when she messaged me that, to be honest with y'all, it didn't even come to like a realization for me that I haven't posted in a really long time on my booktube channel. So she gave me the push. Like, she gave me the push. I was doing individual book reviews of previous books. So if any of these books shout out at you, let me know. Maybe you'll give me the push to make me make that video. Here are some of the highlights. I did finish Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I quite liked it. Long story short, I did like it. I do have some issues with it, and it's more not even story wise, it's more like writing wise, like the writing style, if anything. A while back, I did mention that I am reading the list of 365 works by African American, 365 days of African American literature. And let me tell y'all, I am actually still on it. I'm still constantly checking off the list. And some of the books that I did read was A Chief Lieutenant of the Tuskegee Machine, Charles Bank of Mississippi by David H. Jackson. I learned a lot from this book, like a lot. And then A Lesson Before Dying by Ernest J. Gaines. This is a book that I have been told before, like, to read it, and it was sad, like really sad. But I did like both of them actually. Another highlight is that I did finish Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. Bruh, it was so good, because I am still chugging along for my year of Morrison, and I'm one book behind, but it's fine. I'm good. I'm fine. Man, out of the books that I have read so far from her, wow, wow, you guys, it's so good. It is so good. Like, just, ugh. Oh my god. I mentioned on one of my Instagram stories, I was like, I felt as though Morrison was writing like the rent was due yesterday. It was so good, like, so good, so good. I finally finished the Decameron by Giovanni Boccaccio. Oh my god. I have been reading one story from that book every single day for the past 100 days, because of the, actually it's 100 plus, because I group the introduction and the conclusion of each day together. But oh my god, I was done. I have so many thoughts on this book. I should probably do what my own like an own video on it, because it's a lot. Like, it's a lot to process. It's a lot. I finally finished it, and let me tell you, the feeling of euphoria after I finished it, I felt like I could conquer any book. Come at me, bro. Come at me. I did finish Red Rising and some other book like Red Queen and whatnot for my like book club and whatnot. But I want to currently talk about the two books that I am currently reading right now, and then one I just recently finished as of like a few days before this. recording, and that's A Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I wanted to read this book because I wanted to watch the TV show, and I think I'm going to do a whole video on this one because I really did enjoy the book itself, and I'm also finding out like with more like TV shows, I'm finding out that I really enjoy the process of watching TV and then listening to a podcast that recaps and analyzes and dissect that TV show. And I found two great podcasts about The Handmaid's Tale, and I am enjoying them so much. I'm just really liking this process, and I did like the book, and I am loving the TV show. Oh my god. It is shot, no surprise, it is shot beautifully. Beautifully. Oh my god. I wish I could shoot video as well as that show because the way it uses color and how it uses color to tell the story and I need to, oh my god. Oh, it's good. It's good. Currently, right now, I am reading A Thousandth Floor by Catherine McGee. I have to finish this by next week because that's when we meet for my book club. I got this book really last and late because I'm always last on the list. I'm reading this for my YA book club. I love my YA book club, so this is the book. This and another book that we're reading. This one, I feel like I'm gonna fly through it because I'm already like a good chunk in right now. Yeah, it's okay so far. The other one I am reading for my 365 days of African American authors, well, African American works, is A Nation Under Our Feet: Black Political Struggles in the Rural South from Slavery to the Great Migration by Stephen Hahn. I'm not that much into it, but I say that because I'm only like 70-ish pages along it, and it's huge. It's a ooshy thick. It's like 700 pages. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it is dense. But this book talks more about the political insight of how slavery worked and how it kept people oppressed, have this political structure within the within slaves. It is really interesting. Like wow. I'm intrigued to see where it goes because it stops at the Great Migration, and right now I'm at the point where Lincoln is about to get elected, and how Black people at that time were feeling hopeful because they felt as though he was going to be the one that set them free, but there's this whole other underlying issues, like there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. So I'm really enjoying it. But as anything with nonfiction, it's like I always take my time with it because if one thing I need to be learning and I need to be enjoying it, and I'm doing both right now. So yeah. Next, as soon as I finished The Thousandth Floor, I feel like I'm gonna be done with it pretty quickly. I'm gonna start on Beloved by Toni Morrison, and I am so excited because first off, it's my edition that I got from the Folio Society, so lit, but also because people say this is her best work. I thought the Book of Solomon was like 5-star worthy. Beloved, if anything, I just know going into it that it is going to be a masterpiece, and I am so like. Have y'all ever read like an author and you just know, like, people say that this is her best work, but you read a work before that and you're just like, oh my god, that was really good. Like, what's this gonna live up to? It's gonna be amazing. So yes, I'm excited to be making videos. Hopefully, normally back to normal again. It is the summer here in Georgia, and it is hot. I am glistening. I don't know how I look right now, but it is hot. So yes, let me know anything. Leave a comment down below. If you want to talk about anything, any of the books that I'm reading, any shows that you've been watching, I would love. Maybe I'll do another video about the shows that I'm watching. Podcasts that you recommend, anything, just leave a comment. Just leave a comment. Leave a comment about my hair, boost me up. So yes, until then, I'll see you guys till later. Bye.